Wanted to demonstrate how to do a export of a requisition to send to a vendor, get pricing, and then import it back in without having to manually change everything. Of course, you can always go up to reports and make report and get a request for pricing and email it out that way. But then you have to come back in, you have to manually change everything either by entering it in the base price or of course global editing. But I want to demonstrate how to do it with an export and import instead. So I'm going to go to requisition drop down, export request for pricing, and export to Excel. I'm going to dump that RFQ right there, and then if I go look at it, you'll see that I have the same items here that were on our requisition. So you can send this to your vendor and even have them fill it out by putting the cost here in the base price. So if they do that, they can go put it in such a manner. Let me just put some pricing in here. So let's just say this is 55 maybe. I'm just going to put some random prices in here. I know prices are crazy now, but let's see here. Let's just go 65 here for these. Just put some in. So I've got some random prices in here for some of these and so on and so forth. They could fill that out for you and send it back. And so now I have my pricing in here. Now, once again, I could go back in and just manually enter this in, but if I've got this pricing here in this format, I can actually import it and those prices will flow right back in. So let me close this and let's do that. Let's go over here now back to the requisition. I'm going to go requisition, import request for pricing, and import pricing from Excel file. So now I'm going to go out to where that file is and grab it. Same spreadsheet, and so now it's looking at that spreadsheet. There's my pricing that we just entered. You can read the information up here as far as the instructions, but normally you're not going to have to do too much here unless you want to change and exclude certain portions of it. But if you export it out, none of the headers are changed. Pretty much all you're going to do is OK here. So when I go OK, now there's a mapping that comes up. I'm not going to map anything else. I know what requisition I'm bringing it into. It knows these fields. I really don't need the weight fields, so I'm just going to get OK here. I'm not going to remap anything else. So once it does that, it goes to bring it in. I've got 19 successful. Always check your log, make sure everything comes in. It looks like everything is good here. So when I close that, you can see now that I have my pricing back in here without having to manually enter anything, which is really nice. So this is a great way to send it out. Just train your vendors how to put that in there, put the pricing in there, and then you can import it back in without manually entering anything. Hope this helps. It's a quick way of doing it. So let me know if you got any questions.